Okay, that's enough of that. We got to win today, baby. As you see in the title, it's going to pay off. I'm going to move into a super yacht in Miami. And by super yacht, yes, I mean super yacht. I'm just going to live on the water, live off the coast of Florida. No, just kidding. But what's up, everybody? We caught a win today, and I'm extremely, blessed to be able to say that. And the reason I'm so happy is because it was really an easy day. Really, really easy day. We can just jump into it now. I can give you my analysis. So here on the chart, we had so off market open. This is the 4 hour chart. So we had a 4 hour bearish gap. So we've been selling off since yesterday's high. Uh, yesterday's high for the day. We've been selling off. And let me adjust this a little better for you. Let me see something else. But anyway, so we've been selling off. So I immediately went down the 15-minute. Well, first off, so this is a 4 hour gap here, right here. I'm gonna take it off. But we also had a 1 hour gap here inside of London high that we swept and we were rejecting. So extremely bearish coming into the day. And my target was London lows. And then we had some other unmarked lows here, like previous day lows or whatever, New York AM lows and whatnot. But so I had a really strong eye on London lows here. So we we off market open. We created a 80 point. Yes, I said that 80 point 5 minute candle closure to the downside here. After all of the confirmation I just told you about my bearish bias, it was even more confirmed. At this point, when this 5 minute candle closed, the first 5 minute candle had closed, I knew that we were going to sweep through London lows. And so at this point, I just wanted to get a fill. So when this candle closed here on the 5 minute, I scaled down to the 1 minute and I set up a short position with a protected stop. Now, obviously, I would have liked to had but like when you, so this is a discretionary trade here. Like I was super discretional with this trade. Sorry, I'm getting text messages blowing up my phone, but this is really a discretionary entry, and that's what I've been trying to focus on learning in this journey. Is okay, everything doesn't have to be so mechanical and so, it doesn't have to be all this before you enter. And so basically that 5 minute closed. I waited for a price to pull back and retrace into an area that I could at least get a 1-to-1 off this with a semi-protected stop. This is a 40-point stop, so it's a big stop. And my target was just London low. I was taking my piece of the pie. So we ended up getting that pullback. I entered off of this candle right here, and we did end up pushing a little higher. I could have got a better entry, but I just wanted a 1-to-1, so I entered, and then we ended up flushing through the jaw. Extremely clean day today. Did exactly what I'd planned off of the analysis that I had seen. With the 4 hour gap, the 1 hour gap, sweeping London high, rejection, 5 minute closure, entry, boom, with a strong draw below. So really a short day. Nothing else really much to talk about. I can kind of zoom in here and talk about kind of what I was feeling. So like I said, coming into the day, we had a really strong draw, and so when I entered this trade, I had no feelings of like FOMO, no trying to chase price. All I was afraid of was not getting an entry because of how clean price was moving. And thankfully, and that's what I'm really excited about. Not even like just the P&L and winning, but more so just like being able to get in on a trade that I knew would play out. And that, like, for me a few months ago, that wouldn't have happened because I was so mechanical and had no discretion. So my discretion has been growing. I feel like my emotional stability has been stronger. And of course we have taken a loss this week, a stupid loss. But we also took the win, the A+ win on the same day. And so I'm growing, I'm learning, my discretion is increasing. and I'm feeling good about that. That's why I'm really excited today, is because we got a good discretionary trade. And so, that's gonna end. That's gonna wrap up today's video. So to kind of recap, my emotions today were extremely confident. I didn't have any fear, any FOMO, any of that. I just knew that I was going to execute if price gave me the option. It gave me an entry with at least a 1-to-1, because I don't like to trade negative RR. And so that's kind of how it went. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow, because I'll be doing daily recaps regardless of a trade or not. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.